Most people prepare like crazy to get to the closing table. They save for the down payment, they stress over the closing costs, and they stalk interest rates and their credit scores. Then they get the keys and think the hard part is over. But that's when the real budget starts. Life after closing is where a lot of buyers feel blindsided, not because they made a bad purchase, but because no one helped them picture the ongoing costs that come with owning a home. When you know of these ahead of time, you can plan for them instead of being blindsided by them. Hey, it's Mark here with the Hiller Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I have you covered here along the beautiful Florida Panhandle from Pensacola all the way through Panama City Beach, where our team has been fortunate enough to serve over 1,650 families and sell over $500 million in real estate in the past 12 years alone. Online calculators will spit out sample utility costs, but they are often based on averages and do not match your specific house. Here are some things that move the needle on your power bill: the age and efficiency of your HVAC, how well the home is insulated, window quality and how much direct sun the house receives, square footage and ceiling height, extras like pools, spas, well pumps. A family moving from a small rental into a larger single-family home can easily see their utility costs jump more than they expected. I know it happened to me when we moved into a bigger home. That does not mean the home is a mistake. It just means you need to plan for bigger house bills, not small apartment bills. Whenever possible, ask for a utility history for the past 12 months and look at the high and low payments, not just the average. Your lender builds property taxes and insurance into your monthly payment. Buyers see that number and think, okay, that's my payment. But taxes and insurance are living, moving things. Your property taxes will adjust based on the new sales price. The previous owners may have had some exemptions or caps that you did not receive. Insurance rates can go up at renewal or with a new policy, especially in coastal, storm-prone properties like ours here in the Panhandle. If your payment is only comfortable when every single one of those variables stays at its lowest possible number, you're too tight. It is better to leave room for those numbers to move a little bit. Ask your lender to show you what your payment looks like if taxes and insurance rise a bit, and make sure you are okay with that version of it too. When you rent, a lot of expenses are invisible. A dishwasher dies, someone else pays to fix it. An AC leaks, someone else pays to fix it. Once you own, you are the someone else. There are two parts to this: routine maintenance and surprise repairs. Routine things include servicing your HVAC, cleaning your gutters, pest control, basic yard care, replacing filters, smoke detector batteries, and minor wear and tear, cleaning out your dryer vents. Some of the surprise items can be water heater failure, appliance breakdowns, roof leaks, plumbing issues, electrical problems. None of it is fun and none of it is unusual. It is part of being a homeowner. A good rule of thumb is to plan to set aside a percentage of your home's value each year for maintenance and repairs. It's not going to be perfect, but it will give you a little bit of a cushion in case that AC breaks on 4th of July weekend when you have guests coming in. Here's another one that surprises a lot of people: furnishings. This one's sneaky. People budget for the house and they forget that they now have more rooms than they had before and they need to fill them. Even if you're not going full designer, there's a cost to blinds or curtains on your windows, rugs for larger spaces, extra beds or mattresses if you upsized, outdoor furniture if you now have a porch, deck, or patio, basic storage shelving and organizers for your garage. You do not have to furnish every inch day one. In fact, spacing it out is even smarter. But being realistic about the fact that you will want to buy these things slowly over time is going to help you budget and plan accordingly. You are building a home, not staging a magazine spread overnight. If your neighborhood has an HOA, you probably know that number up front. What people forget is those fees can increase over time. There may be a transfer fee or initiation costs at closing. Some communities add special assessments for bigger projects. Read the documents instead of just skimming them. Understand what is included, what can change, and what your rights are if fees jump. The clearer you are, the fewer surprises later. Owning a home can change how you live. Maybe now you drive more because of your commute, so you spend more money on gas. Maybe you host more gatherings now that you finally have the space to do it. Maybe you take on projects like gardening or DIY that come with supply costs. Again, none of it is bad. It's often the fun part of being a homeowner, but it comes with a cost. It just belongs on your mental picture of what life in the house really costs. The goal of this is not to scare you away from buying. It is to make sure that you have a decision that is grounded in reality so you can actually enjoy the thing that you just worked so hard to get. You want to ask questions about utilities, taxes, insurance before and during your offer, not after. You want to keep separate saving bucket for home stuff, even if you start very small. Prioritize maintenance on big systems so you are less likely to face huge emergency bills later on. Pace yourself on your furniture and decor instead of swiping your credit card through every room at one time. When you see the full financial picture beyond closing, you are not just buying a house, you are buying a life that you can actually afford to live in. This is the actual win. Hope you found this video helpful. Hit the like and subscribe button down below, and we will see you on the next one.